What's going on, everybody? Cartier Silver coming at you. Alright, we're going to do a little setup. Get that back in focus. We're going to do a little setup for tomorrow night. I have the Megalodon tooth. I have it in powder right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some dirt. This is all brand new dirt, so I ain't got to worry about it. I don't have to sift it out. It's all good. I'm going to pack this in there nice and tight. I'm not going to go too crazy on it because I'm going to need to make a void for the tooth because it is concave and convex on each side. So I'm not going to pack it too deep. I'll even wind up digging a little hole out. That's pretty good for the first one. Put the belly up against here, pull it back. Top. Alright. Get that part going. Tighten that in there a little bit. I'm going to take out the tooth. We're going to be pouring tomorrow night. Nice Megalodon tooth. It's all powdered up. Give her a little blow. Now I don't. Now because I dropped it one time and I cracked it and broke it, I don't want to just go pushing it crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a nice spot where I want it to be. That looks like a good spot. So let me set that aside. We're just going to try to indent this a bit. Similar to the shape. It's going to take a little bit. Might even have to dig some out. But I want it to sit, pretty much flat. I don't know how strong the super glue that I use is going to be, so nice. That's a little better. That's a little better. Take a little bit out more here. I want to get almost flat. It's going to indent on both sides. And we're going to take out a little bit more. Alright, so she's pretty much flat right there. A little bit more right on the bottom. Because when I roll this and pack it, it's going to be done on both sides. So that's looking pretty good. A little bit more. Alright, now she seems like she's fit pretty good. Give her a shove, and hopefully she don't break. Looking good, looking good. Like I said, it's going to get done on the other side as well. So now I'm going to take some powder. Where's my powder? Just standard baby powder, cornstarch. Works great. I'm going to give her a nice liberal sprinkle. Or should I say Republican sprinkle. Rub that all in there. Give her a blow. So that's going to be the bottom half. Now this is the one that I use to do Humble's spoons, little shovels that I got, and I had to pour those for him, so I had to make up a whole new mold because I didn't have anything big enough. So let's just start packing some dirt in. Can use this other stuff that was left over on top. Now this should be a fun one. You know, originally when I did it, I did this with a small mold, about this size. And it was very, very close. And the first time I did it, it came out really nice. But the very tips, the very top part of the tooth, the tops were missing because they didn't have enough silver. So I didn't like it, so I wanted to go remelt it, redo it again. And then when I did it again, apparently it was too close to the edge. It was too deep or whatever, so it blew out. And when I had it standing up, it covered this entire cookie sheet with silver. So this time I'm going to use this big boy. And it is about the same depth, so I'm also going to put wood plankings on it, and I'm going to clamp it just in case. So this should turn out to be a nice pour. Alright, now that it's in there and I feel safe with it, we can actually put some pressure on it, make a nice imprint. And I'm not going to be done with this. I'm going to flip this thing over once or twice and reload it and repack it just to make sure I'm where I want to be. See, it needs a little bit more dirt. We just throw that right back in there. Grab some more out of the bin. Load it up across the top. Pack the hell out of it. And then we'll get to the point where we start rolling it. But you want to get all your voids filled. You want everything nice and flat. flatter, the better. So this is kind of like a preamble to tomorrow night's pour. I don't want to have to go through the whole deal with you like I did, the other week when I poured something else. This week we have another guest, so I want to be able to do this in a quick pour. That's looking good. That's looking good. I'm happy to say that St. Nick, good Nick, however you want to say it. He's got St. Nick on his thing now, but he got his Bear Head. He's extremely happy with it. Liberty Bleed Silver got his Las Vegas. He's very happy with that. And I got my check from Mr. St. Nick, so I'm very happy with that as well. Cheers to you, brother. I hope you love it. Alright, we're going to flip this over. Oh, don't fall apart, baby. Oh, I need to re-push that. It moved on me. See how that popped up? That means it moved. Now, I got screws that go into this. That's going to hold it tight. So let me grab this properly from the bottom. Move this over. I'm going to take this because it's all brand new. Throw it back in the pot. I'm going to slowly turn this thing over without breaking her apart. Alright, here's the other side. Now we're going to start making sure we're compacted on this side as well. And I told you guys many, many times, I will show you exactly how stuff is done, how to make it, how to pour it, any little tricks that I might have. I have no problems with letting anybody know how to do this, because I think y'all should give pouring a try once or twice. Now, if you're in the silver, alright, now I'm going to throw some more dirt on top of there. If you're in the silver or anything like that, and you have any kind of wish to learn on how to do this, I did this stuff in high school, but I did it with like aluminum, so I got a little bit of a background, and I also worked for a fiberglass company for a long time where we created molds. Well, I created molds. And then it would go across the street to the guys who actually sprayed the fiberglass. But I literally made the roof for Myrtle Beach International Airport. That should be something you guys go check out. You can go hit the images, of the building, and you'll see what I'm talking about with all the big fins on the top. It was only like 5 or 6 pieces that I had to make, but it took hundreds to make that roof. But I was the one who had to make the original piece. So we're just going to roll this out, get it nice and tight. flip it back over and I'll do it again, just to make sure that everything is good. I'm going to concentrate up here more than anything else because this is where the inlet's going to be. So my tooth is like right here somewhere. This down here, doesn't really matter as much, but you still want it nice and packed. Swipe that off again. Get this damn thing out of here. It's hard to work with rubbers on. Put my hip up against here so I can just pull it down. So we get a little void there. Throw some more in there, pack her down. So there's probably a little powder. You gotta be careful with your powder, because if you get too much, you know, the powder is meant so the sand doesn't stick together. So if you've got powder, you know, on a certain piece of sand, it'll make a divot. Alright, so I think we're good there. Let me pull some of this out of here. That way I'm not filling my hole. Those are going to be my screw holes that lock everything in. I'm going to do one more little swipe. Then I'm going to turn it back over once again. Put it there. Take that. So extra in. And we're going to turn this baby oh so carefully so she don't split. Give her a nice roll. I think we're pretty good on this one. That's looking really good. Alright, I'm going to flip her over one more time. Oh, damn it, don't fall apart, baby. Shiznit. That's not what I wanted to happen. Alright, put it right back there. Alright, I'm going to have to do a little bit more on her. She moved a little bit. I want to make sure that she stays exactly where she is and all the imprints come out nice. It's like doing CPR. Come on, baby, live. Live, baby. You can do it. Alright. You know, this mold being so much bigger. Alright, now I need to, I'm going to try to do this again. Don't want it to separate. Not at this point. She needs to be exactly where she's supposed to be. And just to tell you, when I got that little peek, she's looking really good. You're going to find out here in a minute. That's my top so the bottom's not too crucial. You know, I got a couple of spots down here that, you know, don't look right, but the top looks right. Alright, we are looking awesome. Alright, let's see what the hell happens here. Should I do it from this side? Alright, we're just going to pull this up. Nice and slow. Oh, that looks good. She actually came out on the opposite side of where I started. You can see that. Now, when you look at it and you can see like a 3D picture, what are you doing out here? Get the cat. What? Get your cat. Get in there. I got the door open.
Get in the house. You ready to eat?
Come on, baby, go.
Shh, come on.
Cece, go on.
Come on, they're ready to eat.
Come on, kitty.
They see that chocolate scare the shit out of them.
I know. Damn cat snuck out the house. I got the garage door open. But anyway, well, I was saying, you know, when you see like a 3D vision inside here, like you can actually see it, like when you turn it, that is a very good sign. Alright, now we're going to try to pop this little baby out of here. On the bottom half, give her a wiggle. Oh, that's looking good. We're going to do a flip. There she goes. Awesome. There's the other side. This should be an awesome pour. I didn't have to dig around it or nothing. So that should come out awesome. And there is the Megalodon tooth. Still safe. It didn't break. It did pull out a little bit of the dirt, but that's okay. I expected that. There's a big void that was in here. And that was natural. You know, that wasn't from me dropping it. When I dropped it, it just made like a single split, like right down here. So, tooth is good. Mold is good. Alright, so now we're going to make a nice little tunnel. We're still in view here? Alright. We're going to start here at the top. I should have brought it up higher. That way we didn't have to deal with so much silver. But I'm not going to do a big thing here. We're just going to do a nice little small inlet. Nice small inlet. That should be all I need. I'm going to do the same. Well, I'm not actually, I don't have to do the same on the other side. But what I do need to do is I need to put in some air vents. And you want to push, not pull.
Forget what's going on here.
So I'm going to push these down, not pull them. That's my roommate. That's Christine. So we're just going to put a few vents on here. And you notice I'm doing it like twice, just to make sure that anything doesn't come up too high. You don't want anything going crazy on you. Alright, so I got a nice inlet right here. So as soon as I seen that silver come up to that pour line, I know I'm in a good shape. I got, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the high, because that was the problem last time. These high peaks right here, running the top of the tooth, they didn't come out because I didn't have enough silver in there. So this time I'm going to be doing plenty of that. Let me slide this one over here for 1 second. Got that one there. We're going to swap this one over here. And I think I'm going to do just a quickie line. Just to make sure we got a nice pour. I know at the top here, and I'm going right to there. We'll just flatten that out. Blow that off. That should be more than enough. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Doesn't matter where they go, as long as you have vents. And like I said, push, don't pull it. Do one more over here. Alright, that shall be our Megalodon tooth. And it has come out freaking nice. I'm really happy with it. Give her a little blow. Which side do I have my screws on? This side. Okay, so I'm going to set that one aside. Blow off all the little residuals. Now we are slowly going to put this baby back down on the top. And that should be perfect. I'm going to lock this thing down with some screws. I know it's a little bit noisy out here, but I opened the garage door. Apparently Christina doesn't realize that because she opened up the door, threw something in the recycling, and then the cat ran out. And I'm not going to be responsible for that key going missing. I'd never hear the end of it. So we're going to lock this back down. Oh, this one's going a lot easier. The other one's got some dirt in it. You want to do them even, because you don't want the mold to raise up on the other side. Alright, she's nice and tight there. She's nice and tight there. There we go. We got a nice mold, got a nice vent going in there. Now what I'm going to do, just for extra safety, because like I told you before, my second try was a total blowout. And it like blew out the side and everything poured all over the cookie sheet. And I believe these are about the size of an actual mold, so this might just clamp up nice and easy. Yep, nice and easy. I'm even going to make that even tighter. There. She should be good to go. Should have no blowouts. Shouldn't have any problems with it. So there we go, my friends. We are ready for the metal mob to do a pour on Sunday night. Just want to bring you in there and show you how it's done. Appreciate y'all. I still see you tomorrow night. Y'all keep on keeping on. Love you. See you.